Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming my contour blush highlight routine. This is my favorite part when I do my makeup because I think contouring and highlighting brings out a little bit more features, especially when we have a full face of makeup on. This is how I do mine. It may not necessarily suit yours, so you guys will have to tweak it a little because our face shapes are all different. I already have foundation and concealer under my eyes, so as you can see it's pretty flat now. So contouring and highlighting helps to bring out certain features that you want to enhance. So I'm gonna start by showing you guys what I use, what I like to use, and what products I normally use for all these. So to start off, I have my brushes. This is the Real Techniques 301 Metal Contour Brush, and this is how it looks like. And this is also the Real Techniques contour brush. So it's a small dome head brush, and I like how small it is, so it's really precise. It fits exactly into the, what do you call this, the hollow of your cheekbones. So these are the two brushes I really like to use for contouring. For highlighting, this is by far my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's a concealer brush, but it's small enough, it's precise enough, and it's not too densely packed that it picks up too much product, because I use it for highlighting. I don't want to look like a disco ball, so this is what I use. As for blush, this is my favorite. This is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, and I like how it picks up just the right amount of product. So in case when a certain product has, like, it's too pigmented, I don't overdo it. So I'm gonna start with my contouring. So the very first product that I've been really enjoying is the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo in Ivory and Taupe. So it's a liquid contour, and this is how it looks like. It comes with a doe foot applicator, and I love the doe foot applicator because it means I get to place my contour product precisely where I want it to. So I've tied my hair up so you guys can see my entire face. So here, I don't have high cheekbones naturally, so I like to sculpt them. So I make sure I follow the top parts of my ears. So if you guys suck in, there will be the hollow of the cheeks like this, right around here. So this is where I like to start. So I'll take the product and just, this product is quite pigmented, so I don't like draw it on, because I tried it once and I scared the shit out of myself. So I place 3 dots, and that's normally enough, and with the Real Techniques brush I just blend it out. And I blend it upwards because I want to blend it with my blush later on. I don't want to make all this like sunken in. I just want to enhance my cheekbones. So I make sure I blend it really well, because if you don't, then there's going to be a streak of brown there. Oh, and also I always pick taupe for my contour shades because that shade mimics shadow the most. I don't really like using bronzers for highlight because I think they can be too orangey or too warm, but that's a personal preference, and that also depends on your skin tone. I am slightly on the fair side, so I have to use products that are taupey in shade, a little more grey brown than brown itself. So the next product that I really like is NYX Blush in Taupe. As you can see, it's not exactly a brown. Let me swatch it for you guys. It's not exactly a brown, it's more like a greyish brown. So it mimics shadows on your face. So after the liquid product has set, I like to use the powder to further enhance it and to make sure that the contour stays the whole day. So I like to use the Real Techniques Dome Contour Brush, and the NYX Taupe Blush, and just further build it up right at the edge. Again, I blend it up and not down, and right by my temple. in. I have a really big forehead, as you can see, and I don't like how big it is sometimes, so I go back to the contour shade and place it right by my hairline, and then with the brush I blend everything out again. So this creates a shadow where, a fake shadow where your forehead don't seem that big, especially in pictures and stuff. So it looks not so flat, not so 2D, but a little bit more 3D as it brings the features out. So this is how it looks like. And if you want to take it further, I like to place it along here so it slims down my face just a little bit. So here. And then I just... For this, I like to blend it just along the jawlines and not down. So just along it. Like this. So as you can see, when I look straight ahead, there's the shadow right here, but it's just pretty flat. So this is how I actually do my contouring every day. So along the jawline, hollows of the cheekbones, and then right at the top of the forehead. So as you can see now, this has a little bit more 3D dimension, while this side is still pretty flat. So this shadow here brings out like the apples of your cheeks a little bit. So if I want to further enhance everything even more, I'll pick up the powder shade, dust off the excess, and go over all the areas that I use the liquid contour with, just to further set it. And go with a light hand, so in case you overdo it, it doesn't seem so bad. You can still blend it out with foundation. So, to highlight, I like to do my contour and then my highlight, and then I like to use my blush last so it blends everything together. So with my favorite highlighter, the Maryloumanizer, and the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, I'm just gonna take a little bit, dust off the excess, and place it right along this C, from the top of my cheekbones to right here. I don't really have high cheekbones, so this creates the illusion that I do in photographs. It's not bad. So I like to blend it out really well. This highlighter is really finely milled, and it gives you that glow without looking like you are crazy. That's what I really like. So as you can see, it's the glow. And then after that, last, I like to go in with my blush. So I blend the contour and the highlight together. So I'm a pick. What blush should I use today? So going in with the Balm Downboy is just this really light baby pink, mauvey baby pink that is really great for everyday look. So I smile really weirdly to bring out my cheekbones, and then I just put my blusher. I like to concentrate a little bit more on the apple and then pushing everything else to the back, so it creates a slightly lifted look. If I want to be slightly crazy and slightly heavy-handed, what I'll do is I will pick up a loose powder, and I'm using the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder, and with a wet Real Techniques sponge, I'm just going to dab on, and I'm going to bake directly under my contour line so my contour is sharper. I don't do this every day. I'll do this if I have a dinner to attend, something I have to look can't talk and do my makeup apparently. So this is how I like to do it. I like to curve it up a little bit because that's where my cheek rounds. And if I do this, I'll normally bake under my eye as well, so my concealer doesn't crease. And I'll leave it. So while I leave it, I go back for more. I'll pick up, using my highlighter again, pick up just a little bit more, and I'll place it right above my eyebrows. So there's a little bit of glow there. Not too much, just a little bit. I also like to highlight my Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and down my nose bridge. This brush is slightly too big. I'm switching out to a smaller Milani brush because the other one was just too big. So I like to highlight my Cupid's bow, just the tip of my nose, and down the dip of my nose. And the highlight just lifts the nose bridge up just a little bit. I don't contour my nose every day, but since I've gone crazy here, I might as well. I'm gonna dust away the baking. So with a small dome-shaped brush and the NYX Taupe blush, I'm gonna contour my nose. And then I'm gonna blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. So there, this is how I contour. As you can see, this side is pretty flat, but this side has, you can see the highlight and you can see the shadow. So, and for the forehead, like this is still like just really big and flat, but this side has like the little bit of shadow to mimic a smaller forehead, so your forehead is not like so emphasized. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think. Bye.